Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter. Hello, fine folks. This is Freedom Fighter. I am your host of Goldilocks Global Banking News. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to briefly touch on how Iraq is in preparation of training licensed companies and currency exchange companies within Iraq on foreign currency exchanges legally. Because before, unlicensed, unauthorized exchanges were occurring, which devalued the Iraqi dinar. Goldilocks is sharing some very important information today on that, which is updated directly from the Central Bank of Iraq. We're going to touch on the Brics, and then also Goldilocks is sharing information on XRP, which we know via the Ripple ledger will be responsible for allowing our exchanges to occur within the new quantum financial system. But first, we're going to jump into the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is also connected to foreign currency exchanges. Let's jump right into it. On Monday, October the 21st, International Derivatives Marketplace, which is called the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME Group, will launch a new CME cross-currency API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. Chicago Mercantile Exchange is a global marketplace for trading financial products like futures and options contracts. Futures and options contracts, ladies and gentlemen, are types of assets that involves the exchange of foreign currency. The CME cross-currency API system can significantly assist in foreign currency exchange. So here we have, and Goldilocks actually reported on this several weeks ago several months ago in August, about the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is a international exchange whereby there were going to be new protocols that were going to be onboarded into the software. And this particular Chicago Mercantile Exchange deals in foreign currency exchange. The application programming interface, it provides access to real-time data on a cross-currency basis. There are what's called key points, market analysis, and automated integration. It is one of the many digital mechanisms being interfaced around the world to help us with foreign currency exchange in the new digital payment system. So what Goldilocks is sharing is one of the most important program software updates that will definitely impact our currency exchanges when the RV happens. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange is available 24 hours, 7 days a week. And so, as we obviously know, this is a foreign currency exchange market that never sleeps. So the upgrading of their software on October the 21st is obviously very important and no coincidence. Then Goldilocks is sharing about the Brics. Brics just gave us a sneak peek, Goldilocks says, of its new digital payment system. Yes, some of you have heard of the Brics Pay. Brics Pay is rolling out as the group gets ready for their summit in Russia from October the 22nd to October the 24th. Many of you have heard of Brics Pay. This is the payment system within the BRICS nations, which will connect those BRICS nations to the quantum financial system. The payment systems, ladies and gentlemen, is what allows the connection of those payment systems is what allows our currency exchanges to happen in the quantum financial system. Because the payment system, just think of it as the railway or the road for our currencies to travel on in order to get to the other side of the transaction so that we can exchange. It is XRP via the Ripple network that moves it across the railways. Russia is this year's BRICS chair. This group of nations are working hard to break away from the U.S. Western-controlled financial system because, as many of you know, because of the U.S. dollar being the bully in the world, all the currencies around the world were grossly devalued and manipulated. 159 countries are expected to eventually adopt the BRICS payment system. There's only 189 plus countries. See, that payment system, the BRICS payment systems, allows, for example, countries that are within BRICS to communicate digitally with the U.S. banking system, specifically FedNow and FedWire. So as we may hold currencies from some of those countries, whether they're in the BRICS or not, but utilizing the BRICS payment system, that payment system will communicate with our equivalent payment system, FedNow, FedWire, and it will allow our exchanges to occur in the new quantum financial system. Brics Pay is a digital cryptocurrency international system that could challenge the dominance of the U.S. dollar in the SWIFT banking system. BRICS now represents 37% of the global economy. This new payment system called the Brics Pay will allow them to level the playing field. Goldilocks makes a very important note to understand that this does not mean that 159 countries are going to join the BRICS nations. It just means that 159 countries want to use the BRICS payment system. Then we have the XRP ledger, where Goldilocks is sharing that liquidity on the XRP ledger called XRPL, which stands for the XRP ledger, will be enhanced through interoperability and automated market maker pools. XRP's price must rise to facilitate the trillions in settlement needed for daily global transactions. The XRP ledger is expected to unleash trillions of dollars in digital assets. Interledger pools will be filled with massive liquidity under these conditions. An interledger pool is a network of computers that allows users to send and receive value across different payment networks, all in a digital format instantly. The XRP ledger, folks, is not owned by a single entity. Instead, it is a decentralized public blockchain. And this is how we will be able to exchange our Iraqi dinars, our Vietnamese dongs, and other foreign currencies through the XRP ledger, through the blockchain, within the quantum financial system. Any changes to the XRP ledger that affect transaction processing or consensus must be approved by at least 80% of the network, not people, of the network within the quantum financial system. This is a digital process without human error or manipulation, so that there will not be the issues of inaccurate exchanges, inaccurate transactions with human error in the quantum financial system. Ripple is a contributor to the network, but its rights are the same as the other contributors. This is, folks, a way for a check and balance to occur within the quantum financial system. Ripple is a financial technology company that provides a payment network and platform for cross-border transactions. Don't forget, Iraq went live with Ripple partner Temenos in April of this year. Financial institutions are rapidly accepting Ripple as payment. These steps will go a long way in creating the movement of money inside new digital international payment systems going forward. Lastly, Goldilocks is sharing an announcement by the CBI. And this goes along with the conversation that we had with the CBI recently. Specialization courses are courses of study. This is from the CBI. Specialization courses are courses of study that focus on a specific topic or skill, and they are often taken in addition to in requirements for the latest strategies and techniques. The CBI is stating that Directorate of Supervision of Non-Banking Financial Institutions, as the date of March the 13th of this year, they're obligating all licensed exchange companies under categories A and B, and all licensed brokerage companies of category C to buy and sell foreign currencies, to obtain a specialized certificate for their companies to work. So what is this saying? Simply put, Goldilocks is stating Iraq exchange and brokerage companies are currently engaged in specialized training for foreign currency exchanges. Simply put, Iraq exchange and brokerage companies. So these are the exchanges and brokerage companies within Iraq. They are currently engaged in specialized training for foreign currency exchanges. This is something that Goldilocks actually began to report on as of June of 2023. It was the beginning stages of what now is the final stage of training. In June of 2023, Goldilocks shared directly from the CBI, where they were responsible for identifying these exchange companies and began a process to make sure that they were to eliminate corruption via anti-money laundering guidelines and also regulations passed by the Iraqi parliament. Then, early 2024, the CBI reported where they met in Abu Dhabi with the U.S. Treasury, Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, the Federal Reserve, MoneyGram, and also Western Union. Because of the buying and the selling of foreign currencies, they were eventually going to reclassify the dinar and move from a category C to category A and B, which occurred at the end of March of this year. By way of doing this and moving to category A and B, and now to be able to train these exchange companies to do foreign currency exchanges, it was all in preparation to move Iraq from just being able to exchange within their own borders and within Iraq to eventually go international. Yes, Iraq was only able to do this within Iraq. But this is why they've been meeting with Western Union and MoneyGram over the last year to two, because their citizens all over the world exchange foreign currencies. But just think about it. Think about something. The exchange of foreign currency within MoneyGram and Western Union, isn't it the conversion of the Iraqi dinar to another currency? That's exactly what it is. But now Iraq is moving to another level with MoneyGram, with Western Union, and licensing the institutions as a category A. And then also what will occur as Iraq moves from the electronic platform by the end of this year. This is all in preparation to go beyond MoneyGram and Western Union, but to also into the banking institutions around the world to be able to exchange the Iraqi dinar and other foreign currencies, not just for the Iraqi citizens, but as an international standard. This is something that was shared with us by the CBI. And now, being that it is public, we're able to speak on it. This is very, very important and a very huge step for Iraq. Now to be training their exchanges and brokerage companies within Iraq based on international standards, with the goal to eventually go international with the Iraqi dinar beyond the Iraqi borders and across the globe. We love you. We appreciate you. Be kind. Stay grounded, as we always say. Stay in love. Unconditional love.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.